Hey there, so here I am in Death Valley doing a vlog, and when it's hot like this, you want to travel really light. I don't want to have all these tripods and everything, so I like to just shoot really simple. So I'm going to show you different ways of having two cameras mounted to one stand. Matter of fact, I don't even have a tripod. I'm just using a light stand right now. I'm using my favorite Sony RX100 Mark VII. I got two of them. One is for the wide shot, one's for the close-up. And for this first setup here, the first camera is just screwed right onto the light stand. The second one is on a clamp which is just clamped to the stand, and it has a ball head that you can adjust so it's aiming in the same direction. So this is the first way to mount two cameras to one stand. Another way, obviously, is to use a basic bar like this. Really simple little bar that you screw the middle onto the light stand or the tripod, and then you have two threads right here, which just, you've got one camera here and one camera here. So that's an obvious way. And this weighs nothing. It's really easy. It's really small. It's compact. So this is another great way of doing it. Another way is if you have a camera with a hot shoe on it, you use something like this. I actually did a video on ball heads, and this is my favorite one. It's a little tiny compact one by Sony. It slides right onto a hot shoe. And then there's a little ball head on top that you can adjust. But this is really good for when you have a bigger camera that has a hot shoe, and then you put a second camera on top, usually a smaller camera. So I could have like my A7 III on the bottom and my RX100 on top. This is a great way of having one camera on top of the other one. I also do this a lot I showed this in another video where I mount this on a camcorder, and then I have a smaller one on top for the wide shot. So you got a close up and a wide shot with this. So that's another way of doing it. Another way of mounting a lot of things together is obviously a cage. A cage is, they make them for almost any kind of camera. It's just a cage that has all these screw holes in it. You can screw anything into. It's like an erector set for photographers. So for example, here's one for my A7 III, and this is just a half cage. I don't need a full cage. It just slides right on there. So it hugs the main camera. And then you've got all these screw holes on top, so I can screw a second camera on top, or even a third camera. So here I have an A7 III, an RX100, and an action cam all bolted onto a cage. But wait, I can do even more. You can just go crazy. I mounted an L bracket on the side to the cage, and now I have a second RX100, action cam, and an A7 III. So now I have four cameras mounted on one thing, which I can then mount on one light stand. How cool is that? So there's a few ideas on how to mount several cameras onto one stand. And sometimes I don't even use a tripod. I just use a basic light stand, which weighs a lot less and can go up a lot higher too. All you have to do is put a little swivel head on top if you want to swivel it. When you're out in location, you don't want to carry a lot of stuff and be really weighted down, and you want to travel light and you want to have a good time. And that's what I'm here to help show you how to do that. All right, well, there you go. Hope you got something out of it. I'll see you next week. Bye.